For most legal teams, contract creation is one of the biggest hidden drains on their time. Endless emails, version control issues, repeated questions from the business, and the same types of contracts drafted over and over. At Surmise, it's one of the most common frustrations we hear. Legal becoming a bottleneck for the whole business because the process around it is still so manual. So, how do you tell the software that genuinely fixes this apart from the tools that just speed up the typing? If you're evaluating contract creation software, the hard part isn't deciding whether you need it. It's working out which option is right for your team. The right platform can reduce contract drafting time by up to 80% according to WorldCC, while keeping your legal language consistent and under control. But not every tool gets there the same way. Here are 4 things to look for when comparing contract creation software. The first capability that benefits the whole business is structured contract intake. Before a contract is even drafted, you often find yourself needing to gather missing information and clarifying requirements, and that back and forth can significantly slow down the process. Good contract creation software removes that friction by standardizing how requests come in. Through guided intake forms and structured workflows, it makes sure the right information is captured up front, whether that's contract type, commercial details, approvers, or risk-related inputs. The best solutions don't require users to leave the systems they already work in either. By integrating with platforms like Salesforce and HubSpot, contract requests can be initiated directly from existing customer or deal records, automatically pulling through key information such as company deals, contract value, and commercial terms. The second capability to look for is consistency and central control. One of the biggest challenges we hear at Surmise from legal teams we work with is that business teams might start creating their own contracts using old templates they've saved locally or copied from previous agreements. Legal often has little visibility into when this is happening, making it difficult to make sure approved language is being used and increasing the risk of non-standard terms entering contracts. The right software solves this by providing lockdown master templates and clause libraries. Users always start from the latest legal language rather than outdated policies and locally stored templates. This also sets the foundation for safer self-service contracting. Business users can generate routine agreements using approved templates and legal-defined guardrails, helping the business move faster without giving up control or increasing risk. The third capability is AI-driven workflow support. As with other stages of the contract lifecycle, AI is also changing how contracts are created or requested. AI can guide users to the intake process and gather the right information up front, while rules-based workflows route each request to the right place before legal even gets involved. That way, instead of a business user submitting a vague request and waiting for legal to clarify what's needed, AI helps them and gets it right the first time, and the request is automatically triaged through predefined rules so it goes to the right person. The final capability is how well the system supports what comes next. Contract creation software isn't just about producing documents. It directly impacts everything that follows in the contract lifecycle, from negotiation and reporting through to renewals and analysis. When contracts are created consistently and enriched with structured metadata from the start, your legal team and the rest of the business can gain far better visibility further down the contract lifecycle. It becomes easier to report on obligations, track performance, and analyze contract trends across the business. In other words, the software delivers its full value when it's part of a complete contract lifecycle management system. It doesn't just improve drafting, it improves the quality and usability of contract data across the entire lifecycle. The best solutions don't just generate contracts faster, they improve how requests are handled, enforce consistency across the organization, enable self-service, and use AI to reduce manual effort throughout the workflow. For more insights on contract management, legal operations, and AI in contracting, visit the Surmise website or explore more of our content.